Hey everybody, One Wisdom here. It is 2:23 a.m. It is now Saturday, February 1st, so there went January. Haven't actually gotten to record story mode. Hadn't been too terribly long, I guess like a weekish, something like that, maybe 5 to 7 days. Pretty busy here lately. Had a birthday. My nephew and I did on my birthday. That night after the cake, we actually came up, we recorded episode 8 of our Minecraft Ultimate Quest series. That one's going to be pretty awesome. Definitely keep your eyes out for that. It'll be on my nephew's channel, the walkthrough king, a little bit before mine. That said, last time we did record, we did Chapter 9, Boney Islands. Pretty cool, had a lot of neat enemies in there, kind of like the Lucky Cannon. But what I did, I mentioned to you, I thought I could just, talk to the Sharp Fin or whatever character is applicable at the time, and essentially I'll come in and that would like save my progress, meaning I could go through Woodboro after I ended the recording, pick up all the cash, stuff you don't need to see, once you've seen it one time. And my hope was, that would just save my progress, because it done that every other time. It did. It saved my progress, didn't lose any cash. Issue I had is that there was an unexpected, it wasn't really a cutscene, it was more or less like Avril showed up and she gave us a snow globe that would give us a location of the ancient Frosttown. You might have actually seen that part, but then you click him again and it's either that or something about the Illuminator. It's like a basically Sharpfin was saying that he couldn't fly a ship there. It's like too snowy, windy, blizzardy, something along those lines. I think the Chiefess was involved. And then basically, Avril, I believe, said she had like the Illuminator or some flashlight, headlight, lighting system to basically help you see. So makes Winter Keep sound like it's going to be pretty interesting. That said, if you note, we're not anywhere near those characters. Reason for that, Boomjet, I really like him. He probably has enough money to get all the upgrades. I haven't actually done the math on that yet. Initially, I said, I thought maybe we'd go through and upgrade the characters as we played. That would add something new to each, successive recording. Haven't really done that. Some of the Series 3 guys, we've bought Flight for, nothing major, basically their tertiary attack. That's actually what I'm going to do here. I debated recording it or not. I got to the point where I thought, I'd feel bad if I didn't. Essentially, Boomjet primary attack is the bomb toss, the football throw, whatever you want to call it. Secondary attack right now, he just basically the bottom end, if you will, just kind of shoots the propeller blades, jet of air. Tertiary attack, it's actually pretty cool. It's airstrike. It's tied in with his personal quest. I think you have to defeat 747 enemies with it. So I'm kind of wanting to get that, and that's what we're gonna do here to start this off. So without further ado, here we go. We're gonna come in here. First purchase upgrade is $240. We've got a 19% discount with 10 of the Wing Sapphires. If you think, hey, I thought you said you were going to Chapter 10, that is correct. There was a Wing Sapphire somewhere in Woodboro. I think maybe when we opened those doors, don't hold me to that. I think that was when we went into the Great Hollow. I feel like the first time we opened everything, that's where that Sapphire was. I've slept since then, but that sounds fairly accurate. Anyway, airstrike. It's his tertiary attack here on the Wii U. It's going to be our X button. Press X to call for help from the skies. An airstrike shoots projectiles at enemies on the ground. Cool thing here, it's a box stock power on the 3DS, so I'm somewhat familiar with it there. I don't know if it's going to be, identical or a little different here. But that said, I'm going to go ahead and buy that. You still have these cutscenes, not really cutscenes, just kind of like flashes of light that are prone to dropping frames, but really not too bad. I tempted to buy everything for them, but for right now, I'm documenting all this stuff in incredible detail, so we'll stick to that. What I will do, we'll come right out here. We've got our training dummies. I've cleared it out. I used night shift this time. But what we'll do, it's the X button again, the tertiary attack. Try to position myself. We can see all 5 of them from here, so let's see what happens.
Sweet.
Okay, it was sweet, but not much damage. Looked like a 40 that time, was a 44. Yeah, I mean, you get the general idea. I guess it kind of hit who we were in line with. I'll see if it'll take out 2 of these guys. Yeah, did that get all 3? Yeah, so depending on where the enemies are, how they're ranged, you get the idea. You can do some pretty significant, I mean, it depends on the health meter, I suppose. Today, it is Saturday, what is Saturday, plus, I think Saturday is plus 10 elemental bonus. Yeah, I should have looked, again, I'm cycling back and forth so much between the Wii U and the, Xbox One version. The gamepad here, plus 66 on the elemental power. I think that's right. I think it'd be plus 56 without that. So, who do we need to talk to? Sharpfin, I believe. I think it was Avril. Maybe that's who we actually had to talk to, or the chief. Just like I said, you missed. It wasn't a cutscene. It was literally just them talking about, oh, the Sharpfin can't go, Avril's ship can go, but it's slower, and then yada yada. We've got the illuminator flashlight deal, and we can get there, see everything. So, should be interesting again. I mentioned this last time, since the cutscenes have been an issue. If this drops frames, what I'll do, I won't talk during the cutscenes, obviously. I try not to unless there's something really cool. But we'll just run with it. If it does drop frames, I'll end it, and then I'll just start a new session recording-wise and put them together. That way it won't skew the entire, like a 30-minute recording. So, that said, we're going to go ahead and take off here. And maybe get to use Boomjet some. Check out the Airstrike Tertiary attack.
You ready to go after the Illuminator, Skylander?
I guess we're maybe going to get the Illuminator right now. So at least I had the name right. I remember that part. That said, go to the Winter Keep. Yes. Not sure why it's the Winter Keep, but looks like, from what we saw there, what we heard, this should be a fairly interesting level. So. At least we're in Sharpfin.
Doesn't this thing have a heater? I can't feel my face.
You feel that, don't you?
Ow. That's not my face. And actually, I'm feeling quite toasty, thank you.
Hey, Avril, come check this out.
It's the Illuminator. Hurry, Sharpfin.
Wowzers, now that's a lot of snowballs.
The Frost Elves are in trouble.
Don't just stand there like yard ornaments. They've already gotten past our defenses. Go man the catapults!
Looks like you got yourself into quite a snowball fight, didn't you, Duff?
Avril? Is that you, girl?
The Skylanders have a need for the Illuminator, and I knew you wouldn't be loaning it out to just anyone.
Don't worry your fuzzy little heads. Help is on the way. It's rescue time. Boom. Boom. So, are they gonna loan us the lady corn thingy or what?
I tell you what, if the Skylanders could take care of those giant blizzard ballers, you'll have the Illuminator with my thanks.
Oh, well, all right, but you might want to salt down this general area first. It's kind of a safety hazard.
Okay, looks like we're home free. Didn't drop any frames. From what I can tell, the Illuminators, it's that kind of psychedelic tie-dye looking thing up there, sort of reminiscent of, Whirlwind's Ultimate Rainbow. Probably remember. That said, looks like we have, I think he called them the Snowballers. Again, I have to turn the TV volume way down so you don't hear that in the headset, which is mute to me. But Petrified Darkness is floating several of these. Let's see, 2 in the immediate future. Looks like there's some way back out there too. But kind of cool. Again, this is like really good chill territory, slam bam territory. Hopefully we'll get to use those characters. But for now, we're going to go ahead and on with Boomjet. I don't know. It'll probably...
There's a blizzard baller pummeling the northern wall, Skylander. Meet me up there and we'll use the catapults to bring it down. Be careful and don't let them target you with their cannons. Don't worry. The Illuminator protects our keep and gives all elves courage. It's a gift from Whirlwind herself. With you and the Illuminator on our side, those Cyclops don't stand a chance.
Okay, I was gonna say that looks like a cross between Sonic Boom and Whirlwind. I'm sorry, Sonic Boom and Sunburn. And then I think he actually said something. It was given from Whirlwind herself. I was actually looking at the computer when that went down. I just kind of heard a Whirlwind and glanced over. I'll have to see. Obviously, I can't check it until I'm recording. It sounds really cool. That said, before I mosey on that direction, now I'm wanting to use Whirlwind here. Looks like you can 100% this thing. Daryl done it, camo, octane, pretty close. Let's check our objectives here. Clear the south wall, thaw the furnace, defend the north wall. This is again kind of reminiscent of the Empire of Ice, really. 3 blizzard ballers, and then take back the tower. So quite a few goals here. Our dares, there's going to be lost mittens. Hopefully we can find those. Sometimes the dares turn out to be really hard to find, or you find them and realize that you can't access them because you didn't do something in the correct sequence, etc. 50 enemies, that doesn't look like it'll be a problem here. Don't lose any Skylanders. Then over here on collections, 16 areas. Seeing 16 a lot in this game. 4 treasure chests. There were, I think, 5 in the previous level. 2 soul gems, 2 legendary treasures, 2 hats, 1 bonus mission map, wing sapphire, and story scroll. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and get started here. I guess legitimately get started. Just gotta make sure
Skylanders of the tech element are stronger in this zone.
of course. So, that was a horrible situation. If you happen to hear that, something went wrong. Not related to the game. But, who do we want to use here? Spyrise, obviously, is a good choice. Magna Charge. Nitro, we got him involved. Use Countdown a lot less time. This is like as far away from me as possible. We're gonna go with the wind up here. Started to use Sprocket. I just kind of felt like using the new characters. I haven't played it since. Gonna be one of those really annoying things where you can't really explore without getting blasted.
Shiny things!
Cyclops sleep thrower.
Oh, that's hilarious. The antlers are nice.
Level up.
Hide here!
Yeah, I guess you can't go. I thought that was obviously this might be
No more toying around!
and that's a storage room. So how do we get in? As we see it, I guess. Ice cream cone. Should actually use.
Crank it up!
Okay, so that
place to
opens,
unwind.
since it was a gate, obviously, go that direction. That should take us to the storage scroll, but, okay, now I can see it from here, there's actually a spin zone.
Oh, tune-up!
Oh, there's the storage scroll. Okay. Whirlwind's gift, so this is going to answer my question. That's awesome. Let's see what Eon can tell us.
Many years ago, the Winter Keep fell under a curse that made it midnight for all eternity. Luckily, the Skylander Whirlwind came to the rescue. She enchanted a crystal horn called the Illuminator, which brought permanent daylight to the Frost Elves. Of course, now the elves never know when it's time for bed.
Okay, that's actually a really cool story. Obviously, Hornblast Whirlwind ties in well with that. We see that with several of her upgrades in the WoW Pals. But essentially, what I'm kind of thinking, from that angle, I guess it does look more like Whirlwind, particularly with the horn, obviously. But this would be great, again, for the series of novels, you know, or books that they do. So, alrighty.
Crank it up!
And who do we want to use here? And where's he located? You know what? Let's do something different and go with legendary for essentially the same thing. You know, it is what it is.
Whip up a storm!
Again, I plan to use these guys in like the Xbox One version behind this one, so they can kind of get leveled up and everything and have the cash for the upgrades. Destroy the Chaos statues, you know the drill here. It's very easy, unless you do what I do, and you go for the rubies. It doesn't seem bad, but it will catch up with you. You know, it just takes one small move, usually on the third one, and you are kind of ooh, cool, so there's not many things.
Good job!
Again, they're really not worth even going for, but it's just one of those things, you know, until I've like screwed everything up and died because I don't know, maybe there's some other people out there. I mean, it adds to the challenge, obviously.
Great
By
job!
no means do you have to get it. It really doesn't. You can essentially come back to the training ground for the Sky Diamond and just obliterate the cash that you would have gotten. So, keep that. Try to stay high. I'll just avoid that area as much as possible. No.
You win!
So there we go, we unlocked Frozen Top. You can play it in Woodborough to earn stars or practice, all that jazz. But, let's see here. 18, yeah. Got some happening on the swamp. And look at that, we got 3 rubies and a bunch of 5s. So, more importantly though, we got this bonus mission map. So, yeah, bonus mission map, that worked out well. Alright. Ghost traps, that sounds pretty cool.
For my nest egg!
Okay, now before we'll go ahead and pull Legendary Free Ranger. Didn't get much action, but he did get used, so we'll be content with that. We'll put Wyandotte back on. Again, to me, out of all the tech characters, this would suit Sprocket, Trigger Happy, and Spire Eyes the best. We'll walk through that. Kind of like to look around. I've already got story scroll. There should be a quest.
Twist pick Cyclops.
Twist pick Cyclops kind of has like a ramble or something. What I was saying is there should be is that arrow. Wow, it's pretty fast. but there should be an area, I mean a challenge in my opinion, for the water element guys that have to eat like ice cream. Oh, that okay. We got caught up. That's one of those guys that does like jousting. Oh, I thought we were on higher ground. That guy.
No more toying around.
Somehow we got
A
lucky.
place
Didn't
to
take too
unwind.
So we know we have to go that way, which means we're going to explore the other direction. Yeah, wind up actually pretty potent as is. You just definitely want to keep him wound up, box like. Appreciate the increased speed. Sleep throwers. Oh, that's an elf. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't see a shovel on them. It tends to happen when there's snow. Fire zone. This is an odd place for fire zone, but we've seen it before. Is that, oh, those are mittens. Okay. So that's what those are. Hopefully you saw those. Looks like your ubiquitous, turquoise and purple. For whatever reason, turquoise and purple seem to always be used on mittens. I don't know why.
You need a
It's just one of
fire,
those things. It's
Skylander,
like that
to
when I was a
unlock this
little
game.
kid, and they still do it. So. That said, we still hadn't dropped it, which is awesome. Gonna go ahead. Obviously, we have to full wind up. Who do we want to go in here? Frino is obviously not an option. Again, big issue here. You just have so many choices. Let's just do Smolder Dash. Standard, not like.
A blaze of glory.
Just kind of thinking here roughly. Again, I want to try and keep this, like new characters for it as much as I can in this blinder on them. So.
Lighting the way.
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
Had no idea about that, Eon. I mean, at this point in time. These do, I think I've mentioned it before. Oh. They look like hamburger patties, and apparently these fall out of the sky, so I guess it's a time deal. I did not think she was gonna make that jump. Okay, there's what? Can you not jump? I thought that was something you could jump on. Okay. Third time's a charm, I suppose. Okay, so now I must have to go this way. Wait, there's a third key? Ah, okay, well. Like I said, fourth time is a charm. Never really seen a, there's been a lot of times you land in lava, but I've never really seen one with like floating discs. Wait, did it give us credit for those keys? Yeah. It's so far over. I think it must give you credit for the keys, so that'll be a saving grace for people if you have trouble here. Main thing with this one is just it's kind of odd. I guess when you're first doing it. Oh no, maybe this last one will stay put. Okay, but that's all there is to it, I guess. I guess that will launch us back. Expensive souvenir, +5 critical hit multiplier, so interesting choice.
Put to the torch.
Glad to be exiting this area. Alright, now it was, I guess, still a tech area. Jeez. She looked interesting in this. Stairs, and I guess this will be Monster Gate. Those are pretty cool statues. I don't want to stand still too long and get decked. What is that? Sheep or yeti? Apparently they just stand in the middle of like chaotic snowball fights. I'm not sure what they are. Okay, I'm thinking that thing may teleport us somewhere, so I do not want to go there just yet. I'm not going. I thought that'd be a great hiding spot for villains. What just, did we hit a bounce pad? Trap. Ooh, okay. That's kind of sneaky. Did not. You're kidding me. See that treasure chest, but apparently these guys are here because their heads are. We get hit by it. This is just really annoying. When the snow, it's really cool the way the snow explodes, but the problem I've got is you can't really see well when it happens. Which, I mean, that's realistic and everything. When you're trying to, like explore and just get a feel for an area, not the best thing. Oh, and that is, I was thinking you couldn't walk. It's a snowman. That's a pretty impressive catapult.
Man the catapult and take out that blizzard baller, Skylander. We can't let it get past our defenses.
Okay. Is that going to be a deal that shoots us? Because if it is, I want to jump up here. I assume it won't let me advance. That could be what the whirling thing is. We just can't see that. Let me come way back over here. Changes the camera angle, you can't see. So, all that for nothing. We'll just see. I don't know if we're gonna like have a real Empire of Ice catapult, or if we actually can catapult. Snowball catapult. Hold back and pull back, and then go like that. Pretty much the same old thing.
Bury them now! Arm the catapults! Battle stations! Fire at will! Fire the catapults!
Alright, so I guess when it scoots back that far, we're gonna have to adjust. That was
Bury them now!
There's
That's
a
the
weird
way to
angle,
get to him,
but it
Skylander!
wasn't too hard.
We need to get you riding those rainbow rails.
Alright, so those are rainbow rings. Let's see here, 28 minutes already. This one went by fast. Let's see what that little one does. That's a bounce pad too. That's kind of interesting. Hopefully we got everything beginning. Seems like there could have been some middles. So that is water too. I guess it's really shallow, or else Smolder Dash can float, which would be awesome. But we will do this and then probably end it. Oh wow, it's like a rainbow road.
Once more unto the breach!
Oh, jeez. If they told us to jump or something, I have no clue. I did not hear. I heard like, watch out for the breach. That's all I got. Alright, there went
I'm on fire.
Should have used chill here. You know, it seems like a character choice.
If you can find something to dig up all this snow, we'll have the key in no time.
Okay. So, I'm guessing maybe there's a shovel in there. If there's holes involved or shovels, I'm going to use an earth element character. But this is probably a good place to stop. I'll probably switch over, I guess, to Scorp. We're already 26%, so that's pretty cool. But that said, pretty sweet level, I have to say, so far. Really like the background story with Whirlwind and everything as well, so hopefully it'll kind of continue on this pace, kind of build up and get even better as we go. But as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the blog oneofweasem.com for tons of Skylanders information. I will switch over here, I guess, to Scorp or Slobbertooth or something, just in the event we'll get credit for digging. Not sure that we would, but we'll find out this way. But as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here in just a second.